quiet, atmospheric tone. Before the roar of the crowd, there is a vacuum. Deep in the tunnel, players wait in an isolating silence, feeling the heavy, suffocating weight of an expectant stadium bearing down on them. Then, the mind must anchor itself to the body. Shoelaces are drawn tight, tape is wrapped, and the focus shifts to the grueling physical reality of what is about to happen. Stepping out of that tunnel means entering an environment defined by strict, unforgiving constraints. Against the best in the world, standard human endurance and basic physical strength fall short. Surviving the pressure demands raw athletic power, but ultimately relies on executing highly complex, logical problem-solving while under extreme psychological duress. We look at a football pitch and see an open field of grass. For the players, it operates as a bounded, two-dimensional plane of severe spatial limitations. This diagram illustrates Voronoi tessellation. Those athletes dividing the field, slicing open space into shifting zones based on micro-positioning. Watch defensive structures operate mathematically. Coordinated defense works by actively shrinking these geometric zones, compressing the shapes to suffocate the attacking team's options. The true, exhausting grind of the sport comes from this continuous mental arithmetic. Players must constantly calculate millimeter-wide mathematical advantages inside a rapidly collapsing space. The momentum flips. A chaotic, scattered arrangement of players suddenly snaps into a coordinated offensive attack. This diagram reveals the precise physics required for a successful cross. Delivering the ball perfectly demands instant calculation of parabolic arc, velocity, and rotational spin. Simultaneously, players form tactical triangles, adjusting geometric alignment to intercept the exact flight path. In the center of the box, the striker has a fraction of a second to determine the optimal angle of attack required to beat the goalkeeper's established reaction time. The math peaks. Every variable aligns. All that remains is to violently execute the theory. The calculated plan is forcefully enacted. In this state of ultimate physical flow, conscious calculation drops entirely. The brain silences, and pure instinct, muscle memory, and raw physical power take over. You see this physics-defying release across any high-stakes arena where athletes must put their bodies on the line to survive the play. This kinetic explosion is the literal manifestation of flying. It is the single fraction of a second where human action successfully breaks the physical constraints of the grid. But sometimes the math fails. The carefully built system breaks down, or time simply runs out. A team faces itself facing an insurmountable deficit, or locked arm in arm for a grueling penalty shootout where every probability is stacked against them. When statistics declare a situation hopeless, tactical science holds no answers. Survival strips down to an irrational, complete defiance of the odds. In that moment, an athlete decides to move forward anyway, physically executing an action that defies probability through sheer, undeniable willpower. The global stage tests the limits of the human body, but it ultimately measures the exact point where cold calculations are driven by the heart's endurance. All the suffering, the rigid mathematics, and the intense physical effort culminate here, resulting in a single shared human triumph. Flawless tactical geometry meets a burning human soul. That is how mortals are built to fly.